Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm testing some new beauty products that are super outside of my regular comfort zone. Huda Beauty recently launched a new collection called the Pretty Grunge Collection. This is actually the first full-size Huda Beauty palette that I've ever gotten my hands on. So this is the palette that Huda Beauty came up with. This is the Pretty Grunge palette, and we have a ton of really pretty, cool tones. We have some deep, dark shades, both matte and metallic, and then we have some lighter shades, a little bit on the cooler side, and then some a little bit more on the kind of taupey side as well. This wouldn't be a palette that typically I would reach for, but now that I have it in my hand, I actually think this is a really beautiful palette, and there's a lot of very wearable shades in there. I don't wear a ton of really dark colors myself, but I'm really drawn to these lighter shades here. I think they're so pretty, and some of the metallics also look super unique. I know Huda has always done really interesting metallic shades. We also have a few more interesting things that I would never normally reach for. This is a blush gloss. And so as you can see, this is a transparent gloss, it looks like, but apparently this changes to match your skin tone according to your pH. It's one of those kind of things. And then we even have some black lip products, which I can't even remember the last time I wore a black lipstick, probably as a child for Halloween. But I guess we're going to be trying this today, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to be focusing mainly on the Pretty Grunge Eyeshadow Palette today. I'm going to insert some close-up shots as well as some swatches so that you guys can see the textures of all of these shadows and the different colors on my skin tone. So I'm actually going to a little bit of a get-together tonight, so I don't want to do anything too crazy in terms of eye makeup. I still want to stay true to kind of my normal style, even though this palette is kind of a little bit outside of my comfort zone, to be honest. I'm gonna try and incorporate it into, let's say, like my daily routine, maybe with a little extra oomph because I'm going out. But yeah, let's see what we can come up with. This shade here called Rise Up really stands out to me. This is basically my perfect cool brown crease shade. So I'm really excited to test the formula of this out to see how it blends. I'm gonna pick that up on my Kosas multitasking eye brush, and I'm gonna start carving out my crease. I'm kind of creating a bit of a faux cut crease. I'm actually avoiding my outer corner. I just really want to define my eyes. Think of it like contouring, but on your eyes. What I love about this color is that it really just looks like a shadow. It looks like natural definition on the eye. It's not too warm, but it's not too cool. At least for me, this is the perfect crease shade for my skin tone. I always gravitate to shades like this. Taking a small pencil brush, I'm using my Refer 03 brush, and I'm just applying that same color on my lower lash line as well, kind of connecting the upper and lower lid. Okay, so now we have the general shape of our eyes defined. I'm really liking the way that color applied. It was pigmented and blended great. I'm gonna dip into this slightly pink shade Liberty, and I'm just gonna apply that kind of in the inner corner almost, but keep it in the crease area. That is so pretty, and it just blended out so effortlessly. I think that color is so nice. I'm gonna place a little bit of that color in the outer corner as well. That color is absolutely gorgeous. I'm actually obsessed, and I never usually reach for like pinky peach shades on the eyes, but I think this is so pretty. What do you guys think? Now I'm gonna mix these two shades together. I'm gonna mix Brave and Fearless, and I'm just gonna focus that right on the outer corner. And I'm gonna kind of drag it along my upper lash line as well, kind of creating a bit of a smoky liner effect, but I'm only taking that halfway across my lid. And I'm gonna drag that on my lower lash line as well, keeping it to the outer portion of my eye. I'm really only going maybe a quarter of the way in. I'm gonna pick up the shade Stand Up now on a flat shader brush, and I'm going to apply that in the center area of my lid where I have no shadow. I want to apply a bit of a metallic finish just to make the center of my eyes pop. This is gonna open up my eyes and just draw attention to my eyes as well. So that's what that metallic shade is looking like. To be honest, I think I enjoyed my experience more with the matte shades. The shimmer shade is pretty, but it's just nothing super special to me. I'm gonna try maybe one of the other shimmer formulas and pop it on top to see if I like it more. This shade looks really interesting. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of that shade. This is called Rebel. And I'm just gonna press that right on top of that shimmer shade we just applied. So this is the eye I applied that additional shimmer shade on, and I'm honestly not noticing a huge difference. Not super impressed with the shimmers so far, but they're not bad at all. They're just not surprising me, really. I don't want to get too carried away here, but just to try a little bit more of the shimmer shades, I'm gonna pick up the shade Maverick here, and I'm just gonna pop that on my lower lash line right in the center. Yeah, see, same thing. It's just pretty lackluster. Honestly, I can hardly see where I applied that shimmer, and these do also have a little bit of fallout. There was a bit of fallout with the mattes, but I noticed right away with the shimmers that there was more fallout that was coming down underneath my eyes. Like, I don't know if you guys can see on camera, but I can hardly see where I just applied that shadow. It doesn't really look like I applied anything. I tried picking up a little bit of the light shade in this kind of marble shade here called Strong AF, and that gave me a little bit more pigment, but still, I don't know. It's just, I'm not loving the shimmers. There's definitely a lot of shimmer fallout that has come down onto my under eye area and kind of on my cheeks, which isn't a huge deal, but still, I'm gonna do a bit of a winged liner now. I'm gonna go in with this matte black shade, Renegade, and I'm just gonna use a small angled brush to map out my winged liner. There's a little bit of fallout right here. I think you guys should be able to see that. It's not crazy, but definitely something I'm going to need to fix. To prevent that from happening again, I'm just going to apply a little bit of loose powder under my eye on this side so that if fallout does happen, I can just easily brush it away after. That black is actually a really nice matte buttery black. I quite like it. I really like the matte shades so far. I think they're really good and quite pigmented too. I like how this looks on its own. It definitely doesn't need this, but I'm gonna go in with this cream shadow shade. This is a black color. It's like a cream shadow gel liner kind of thing. And again, just using a small angled brush, I'm gonna go over that winged liner I just applied, but I'm gonna keep it within those edges because I want those soft edges still. I just kind of want to maybe intensify the liner a little bit. Okay, so that cream shadow is so creamy and buttery, and it's so pigmented. It's very black and easy to work with. I actually really like it. I'm very pleasantly surprised. This is actually a really good cream shadow within a powder shadow palette. I really think this has a place in this palette, and I'm glad that it was included. I'm gonna go ahead and line my tight line with the Huda Beauty Creamy Kohl. This is in the shade Very Vanta Extreme Black. I've also never tried this before, so I'm curious to see if it's gonna transfer at all. I'm not gonna go all the way in. I'm gonna stop about 2/3 of the way. I just don't wanna close my eyes off too much. I'm gonna do something a little crazy for me, and I'm gonna apply a little bit of this black kohl on the outer corner of my waterline. Typically I avoid my waterline, but I just feel a little extra grungy today. I don't know, I'm inspired by this palette. It is transferring a little bit right away, I do notice. I've got a little bit of transfer down here, but it's okay. We're going for a grungy vibe. I'm okay with it. I'm gonna blend that liner a little bit on the lower lash line. So for that, I'm gonna pick up the shade Nirvana and just using a tiny pencil brush, I'm gonna run that kind of on the edges of where we applied that waterline color just to diffuse it a little bit. I'm actually pretty happy with the eye look. I know I said that the shimmers didn't wow me, but all in all, I think the look is pretty good. I'm quite impressed by the matte shades and by the cream shadow shade. So it kind of makes up for the lack of pizzazz in the glitter shades, I think. I'm gonna apply some mascara and some lashes, and I will be right back. Okay, so lashes and mascara are all done. The eyes are complete. I'm gonna save my overall thoughts and review until the very end. I'm gonna jump into the remaining products that I wanna test out today. I am so curious what this blush balm is gonna be and if I'm gonna like it. I've never used anything like this, I don't think. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pick it up on my finger. It says you can use it over or under makeup, so I'm just gonna start tapping it on top. Oh, okay. Oh, I see the color. Interesting. It's not breaking up my makeup at all, which is good. I don't know if I love the color. It's definitely that, you know, that pH changing pink color. I'm just gonna really blend it in by tapping over with a dual fiber brush. So this is the side with the blush balm and this is the side without. You can definitely see the pink. I just don't know if this is something I would reach to every day. It doesn't feel sticky, which is good too. Sometimes a balm can kind of feel sticky, but this doesn't. I think if you like pink blush, you would like this. I'm more of a peachy blush kind of girl. This might look good with no makeup, just kind of on a no makeup day, just a little dab on the cheeks. I don't know. What do you guys think of this color? What do we think of this whole vibe? It's clear in the thing, and then you can see once you put it on your skin, it turns pink, which honestly is cool. I think it's very cool and interesting, but I think I would just rather see a cream blush in the same kind of idea and just have like different shades. I don't know. Okay, now I'm gonna do something crazy that I haven't done in years and years. I have this Huda Beauty black lip liner and I'm gonna just go for it and I'm gonna do a black lip. So this is her lip contour in the shade Nocturnal and this is a black lip pencil. I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, so the lips are lined. This lip liner is actually really comfortable and easy to apply, which I appreciate, but yeah. I'm gonna dive into this Grunge lip duo. This is a liquid lipstick and a lip gloss. And this is what they look like. I'm actually curious to see what the Silk Balm lip gloss would look like over just like a nude lip or something. But I'm gonna go right in with this black liquid lipstick. I will say this smells really good. I'm definitely not used to wearing black lipstick and this isn't gonna be something I'm reaching for on a regular basis at all. But what do you guys think? Do we like the black lipstick? Do you think I could pull it off? I don't know. Now for the lip balm or lip gloss, it seems like kind of a sheer black color. It's not black, it's definitely just a black tint. This is what it looks like on the back of my hand. I'm just gonna apply this with a brush because I don't want to muck up the applicator with this black liquid lipstick. So the gloss is definitely tingling. It feels kind of hot and plumping, which I personally like. I enjoy that feeling. It definitely feels like it's plumping. I don't know how to feel about this black lip look. I think I like it better with the gloss, but I don't know. I just don't know if I'm a black lip girly. I know I'm not a black lip girly. I'm not gonna wear this. I'm not gonna wear this out tonight. I'm probably not gonna wear this black lipstick again unless it's for some sort of event or costume. I don't even really know when I would wear this. But if you like black lipstick, I mean, I think this combo is nice. If you like a dark lip, maybe you'd really like this. The liquid lipstick applied really good. It smelled really good. The lip balm feels really nice and plumping and it's very nice and shiny. The lip liner was good too. I don't really have any technical complaints other than this isn't my vibe. With all that being said, I will be right back. I'm gonna switch my lip and I'm gonna try this lip gloss on top of a nude lip. So I'm just gonna go apply a different lipstick and I will be right back. So I have a nude lip on now. I feel a lot more like myself, but I am gonna go on top of this with that black lip balm just to see what it looks like. Same thing, I'm just gonna put it on the back of my hand and apply it with a brush. All right, so that is that black lip gloss. What do you guys think? Honestly, it wasn't super pigmented, but it did kind of gray out my lips a little bit, which kind of goes with the grunge look that we're going for. But I do like this formula. I think it smells really good, and it also is really plumping and tingly, which, like I mentioned, I like. So this is making me want to like look into the other colors they have available because I do like the product. But let's go over my final thoughts about everything. Pretty Grunge Eyeshadow Palette. Overall, I did enjoy it. The shimmers, in my opinion, are nothing special, but the mattes and the cream black shadow in here are something special in my opinion. I thought working with them was delightful. It was so nice to blend these shadows. They were pigmented. I like the colors that are in this palette actually, which surprises me. I like the way the eyeshadow look turned out today, although it's more grungy than my typical style. I think you could really create a lot of looks with this palette, all the way from natural to full grunge. I really think this is a very versatile palette. So all in all, I like it. Do I absolutely love it? Is it my favorite palette ever? No, but will I use it? Yes, and so that's a huge win for me. I'm very pleasantly surprised, which is my overall verdict about this palette. Moving on to the blush balm. I'm kind of in the middle about this one. I don't like it. I don't not like it. It's fine. I wish the color was a little different. I'm just not a huge fan of the peach pink, but it's not sticky. It applied pretty easily to my face. It didn't disrupt my makeup. So everything other than the color to me was a win. And the idea is cool. Like, I think it's pretty interesting that this is clear in the pan, but it goes colorful on your cheek. If you do like a pink blush, you would probably really like this. I might end up reaching for this again, but it's not gonna be my go-to holy grail blush, if that makes sense. I quite liked this Kohl eye pencil. I thought it applied really nicely to my waterline and tightline. There's a little bit of transfer from the top to the bottom, but honestly, I haven't really found a Kohl pencil that doesn't do that. I am gonna need to test this out to see if it wears for a long time, but so far so good. I think it's a good Kohl. Last but not least, we have the lip products. The lip liner, this black lip liner, is not for me personally on a regular basis. I do love the Huda Beauty lip liners. I think they're really good, but I'm just not gonna be reaching for a black lip liner anytime soon. But I can say the formula, the pigmentation is very, very intense. If you wear black lipstick, this is a really good one. Honestly, like, it is black. The liquid lipstick, I actually really enjoyed the smell of this. The application was very nice and smooth, didn't feel drying on my lips. It is very intense in color. It is, again, a very black lipstick, which, to be honest, I don't wear black lipstick. I'm probably not gonna reach for this again anytime soon. Similarly to the lip liner, it's just not my thing, but if you're into that sort of thing, this is great. Last but not least, we have the Silk Balm. I don't know, the more it's on my lips, the more it's kind of growing on me. I think it's fun to have a black lip gloss in my collection. I'm definitely gonna hang on to this, and I might even reach for it again. It's fun, it's different. I like the tingling, I like the plumping. I'm not really here nor there. I don't absolutely love it, but it's definitely kind of got me curious and wanting to try it with different lip looks. I always love testing makeup and trying things that I haven't tried anything like it before, and for me, that is this. I've never tried a black lip gloss, and over this nude lip, it actually looks kind of cute. I don't know, what do you guys think? Anyways, that concludes today's video. If you guys like more makeup review style, more on a certain product or launch, let me know down in the comments below, and give this video a thumbs up if you want more videos like this. I always have fun reviewing products, especially when they're fun and different, like a lot of the products in this video were. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.